His wife, Suya, shouldn't have to live like that either, so she decided to leave for 3 days first. In reality, she wanted to get her first love's permission first, then come back for her daughter. The woman was still fantasizing about her future life with her daughter, but an accident happened. That was the last time Suya ever saw her mother. From then on, she lived with Aunt Mi Yang and her daughter. In high school, Suya changed her name to Chai Youngwon. She attended the same girls' high school as Ju Youngchai. Youngchai, who came from a wealthy family, had much worse grades than Youngwon. Even her graduation project was plagiarized from Youngwon's work. Youngwon had been somewhat proud, but it all vanished the moment she saw her father. After getting out of prison, Dad couldn't live in this neighborhood anymore. The laundromat couldn't stay open. The family had no income. Youngwon had no choice but to swallow her pride and borrow money from Youngchai. This incident had always been a pain in Youngwon's heart. Before and now, Youngchai's brother actively apologized. But this wasn't what Youngwon wanted. If anyone should apologize, it should be Youngchai herself. Youngwon had always been the ideal girl in Youngchai's brother's heart, ever since mom left when they were young. Aunt Mi Yang had been taking care of this family. Youngwon truly acknowledged her aunt from the bottom of her heart. Now she even called her mom. She gave all her wedding funds to her aunt. Since she doesn't have anyone to marry right now, she might as well show filial piety to them first. Her aunt was deeply moved. All these years of caring for each other hadn't been wasted after all. Seeing the vice president in the magazine, Youngwon finally realized that the vice president who had always been kind to her was also Youngchai's future mother-in-law. That meant the other party also thought she was Ju Youngchai. Things seemed to be getting more and more complicated. At this time, both received first-round interviews. The result was as expected. Only Youngchai passed smoothly, while Youngwon was eliminated. Design was the only thing she could be proud of. But now it seemed her skills weren't good enough either. Youngwon was deeply affected. Hearing Youngwon crying so sadly, Youngchai also pretended to be upset, regretting that she shouldn't have been so pleased with herself, not considering Youngwon's feelings. After a few polite words, Youngchai's eyes became cold. With Youngwon as a comparison in the future, breaking free from mom's control was just a matter of time. Youngwon's biological mother changed her name to Han Hyare. She really did marry her first love. Now she was the vice president of Jianhyang Group. It's just that both mother and daughter had changed their names. Meeting again after 25 years, neither recognized the other. The vice president was certain that the girl before her was her future daughter-in-law, Ju Youngchai. She was very satisfied with this design competition entry, but the moment she saw the design work, Youngwon was stunned. These were clearly her own works. It turned out that after 13 years, Youngchai still loved to steal things. Everything else could be tolerated, but ruining her most prized designs like this was something Youngwon couldn't stand. Since you made the first move, don't blame me for fighting back.